Again, looking at some income that we can make passively. I sent a YouTube video out yesterday in regards to BM Trust that I got invested in, and I wanted to sort of show you. That was late in the afternoon, and of course I didn't spend all night on it. So every now and then I would just reinvest. It takes about 2 hours and 15 minutes or so to come through. So I did a couple last night and one or two this morning here. And as you can see, my $20, I've already got $20.40. Now that's within 12 hours or thereabouts. So I don't know what bank you deal with. My bank does not give me that return in 12 hours. I may get 40 cents if I've got $1,000 in a month. So this is certainly beneficial. One of the downfalls of this is that you have to every 2 hours go and reinvest, and it becomes very methodical and tedious. So a lot of people are writing scripts for these where it just automates it and it tries. And I've got one here. This will work on a Mac or a PC. It doesn't matter. It works in Google Chrome and it's easy enough to set up. So I'll just run the script for you here, and we will then talk about it as it sort of runs there. So the first thing it does is it goes and sees if you have any referrals or anything like that to then put in, and it'll just pop through the different levels here of the 1, 2, 3 to see if there's anything, and then this gets added to your total. Once it's done this and it's added it to your total, it then goes back and says, okay, now you have all this money here to reinvest, and then goes out and finds investments for you. So it's now come back here and it says get an order. So it's going to go click on that. So there's an order. So $16.12 on this one. So $16.12 has gone out already, which means I've got $4.28 in my balance there. Now, because it's less than $5, it stops, and it doesn't do any more than that. So it'll try about 8 times, and then it'll give up. It'll then wait 2.25 hours or 2.5 hours, and then it'll run it again. So it's a very simple script to run. It's not flawless. It does have its bugs. You have to restart it every 100 times or so. But it's certainly a lot easier than every 2 hours setting your alarm clock and going and investing it, especially at 1 o'clock in the morning. So that's that. And that is how that script runs. I'm just going to stop it there. I also wanted to show you the benefits of what they call the compound interest here. So this here is then a little website that you can go to, and again, I can certainly leave the link for you if you are interested. You're welcome to ask me for it. I always try and be conservative. The chat yesterday said I would earn 0.5% per transaction every 2 hours or so. If you do a very rough calculation, that becomes 5% a day, which is actually pretty high. It really is. But I said, okay, I put $20 in at 4% daily, and what will I do after a month? So if you look here, so on my first day here, I will earn 80 cents. Because it compounds, I will earn 83, 87, 90, and so on, and so on, and so on. There. So you'll see here that by the end of June, which is about 20 days or thereabouts, a little less actually, I've doubled my money. If I look at the total on 30 days, my $20 actually becomes $64. And you can do this further. I mean, you can then say, okay, how about if we do it for 3 months, and you're not touching anything there, you're just basically saying let it sit and see where it goes. For simplicity, let's just take weekly, show it on weekly. So the first week I earned $6, $8, $10. After 3 months, I've earned $738. And that is off my simple little $20 that I put in. Of course, the more you invest, the bigger the amount. I always like to test platforms out first before I put bigger amounts in. Usually I will add to it, and that is the way I do things. You are more than welcome, of course, to do it any way you wish if you feel like it. One of the other things that I'm looking at, and I will try and do a video on it or talk about it later on, is actually using each platform to invest in each other. So I'm in ExonTrade, I'm in BN Trust, and what I'm looking at doing is maybe taking some money out of ExonTrade as I benefit on the interest there, putting it in here, and vice versa. And you can then play the two platforms with each other, not against each other, because together they are then making money. Anyway, that is the video for now. I hope this is beneficial. Again, all the links will be below, and you are more than welcome to join in. And if you want to invest, please click on the link. However, this is your discretion. It is whatever you want to do. It is not what I'm telling you to do at all. I hope you enjoy.